Okay, so I did not even know it was drama going on. When I went to go watch Armand's live, I just thought he was playing around as usual, had on his wig, about to do his thing. But come to find out, him and Conscious TV are beefing. I repeat, they are beefing. Well, they were beefing. I don't know if they're good now. But CTV is going to explain. You'll see in this video, he's going to explain in his words his side of the story. But we all know how Armand felt because clearly he was just geeking off the whole situation. He was having fun. But CTV is about to give us a good key. Let me tell you that. And ain't nobody out here taking nobody's side. I'm not on Armand's side. I'm not on CTV. Like, it's not even that deep. I'm just here for the mess. Like, I'm just here for the tea. Like, I repost this stuff because I know not everybody follows everybody. So I want y'all to see the tea that I be seeing. And then we could talk about it in the comments. All right, y'all, go ahead and enjoy. This is a key.
So, of course, we had an exchange. She told me that he felt the way about some of my previous commentary, and that basically he just felt like going forward, if I went to go give commentary on any controversy that he was in, he would prefer that I reach out to him for his side, because he felt like my previous commentary had been one-sided. So I was like, okay, cool. Bygones be bygones. Everything, is whatever. And if you ever end up in my algorithm again and you in a situation that I want to speak to, I'll give you the courtesy of reaching out to you. Boom. Yeah. So everything's chill. Everything's going well. And then comes the fallout between me, Larry, and Unhinged and Sledgehammer Head. Okay? And this here is the video where it all changed at. Because he went live that same night. Okay? And this is what he titled the video. Okay, 5 months ago. Wow, the girls are fighting. Unhinged shades Larry Reid and drags former mentee. Plus, Larry Reid responds. So I listened to the commentary, and the first thing that struck me, first and foremost, was, of course, me being called the mentee, because obviously the bitch knows my name. As you guys can just see, everything was going just fine. As you guys can see, he and I had an understanding, and then all of a sudden, I'm the mentee. And then throughout the entire commentary, I'm the mentee, the mentee, the mentee, the mentee, the mentee, the mentee. And then he revs it up and says, I actually agree with Unhinged. So not only was I done in the sun at that point, because how could you agree with a bitch who two motherfuckers never did nothing to, for one? And then there was all this unsolicited, unwarranted shade towards me, because when did I become the mentee? And you was just saying my name, just prior. And so I told you guys, right, that at this point, okay, the new CTV, the old CTV is diplomatic. The old CTV goes behind the scenes. The old CTV only observes and adjusts. Observes and adjusts. Observes and adjusts. That's all I do. So when I observe the shade, the unnecessary, unsolicited, unwarranted shade, I adjusted accordingly. And from that moment, 5 months ago, when his name came up, I referred to him as Jason Lee's ex-mentee. Nothing more and nothing less. He was driving at 40 miles. I slowed my car down and drove at 40 miles. Storm, Larry, and Jason Lee's ex-mentee happens. I go live. I give a very honest review. Don't give a fuck. It was constructive. It was my personal opinion. And I said what the fuck I said. And even though I fucked with Storm, I kept that same energy and said what the fuck I said. And even though I like Larry, I kept that same energy and said what the fuck I said. And it was constructive from beginning to fucking end. Okay? So, fast forward today. I'm live. Minding my business. Doing what I do, girl. We're working for 2023, girl. And somebody comes into my chat and says, Trans Wiggins is shading you. And I'm like, okay. So I go over there. And Miss Trans Wiggins was, in fact, imitating me. Okay? Now, I thought the shit was a mumble and a cackle. So I bust out laughing. I even shared my screen. Okay? I even shared my motherfucking screen, girl. Okay? And I was going to be rather playful with it because I just think it's funny when bitches who are already pressed for no reason are even more pressed about somebody's honest opinion, but solicits their unasked for opinion every fucking day about motherfuckers. And baby, it wasn't even the shadiest commentary I could have gave. It was just an honest commentary. Okay? Commentary. Okay? So I go over there, girl. Okay? And I attempt to, as you guys can see here, cash app the bitch, not cash app, super chat the bitch $500 because I saw that she had on this tired, tattered, second generation ass Party City wig on her head, girl, and my heart immediately broke for her. Okay? And then it was the cheap ass City Trends Fashion for Less, right next to her, sunglasses that deepened my heartbreak, girl. So I said, oh no, baby. I got to help this bitch, girl. I got to help her do it and do it well, baby. Okay? So as you guys see here, I put $500 into the super chat and my caption was, they said you over here imitating me, boo. Here's a few dollars for some human bundles at least. A bunch of smiley and laughy emojis and then I hashtagged CTV. But then I noticed it wouldn't send. It wouldn't send. It wouldn't send. It wouldn't send. So I'm like, girl, am I blocked? Did the bitch? How you block a bitch that ain't even in your chat? How you block a bitch that don't leave comments on your platform or nothing, girl? Like, so I'm like, oh, she must, she obviously watched the content, blocked me before she went live to talk shit, as if I was going to be in her chat anyway. All I would have did was super chat this hoe. So I'm trying to change up the numbers, girl. I'm like, okay, girl, maybe she got a block on her super chat. So I'm like, trying to send the bitch 500. Then I reduced it to 400. Then I reduced it to 300. And then I reduced it to 200. And then I reduced it to 100. And I wasn't going to even send the bitch no less than that because, girl, it just wouldn't represent me well, girl, to send the bitch or any bitch less than $100 if I'm gonna send anything, girl. Okay? But nothing was going through. So then somebody said, try sending $1. I tried to send $1, bitch. It was going red. Somebody said, well, bitch, maybe you're using too many characters in the letter. So then I shortened it to like 7 damn characters, girl. Nothing was going through, bitch. A bitch was blocked, girl. Okay? So the whole time, I'm just like, girl, I'm blocked, girl. I was going to bless her today, bitch. Okay? I was going to give it up to her, girl. Okay, but she had a bitch blocked, Blocked Tiana, girl. So I'm like, okay. So, I gag her. I talk my shit. I pop my shit, since everybody wanted me to address her so bad. So I give her 15 minutes and then I return to my show. And then somebody was like, well, CTV, you need to check your card. So I'm like, oh, bitch, it ain't nothing wrong with my card, girl. So then I pull up my Cash App, honey, okay? And as you see in the Cash App alone, girl, $8,405. I was gonna send him 500 of that because small things to a giant, bitch. Okay, so I said, no, bitch, ain't nothing wrong with my card, girl, because I used this card, the Cash App, and to motherfucking super chat all my other favorite content creators. So no, bitch, I'm blocked. I'm blockity block, block, block. Girl, nothing wrong with the card, girl. A bitch just blocked. Now, once again, I ain't even a bitch that flex, girl. I let these hoes around here think that I suck dick, bitch, and I'm a prostitute, girl, that I'm a high price hooker and skeezer, girl. I stopped fucking with her after the whole Von Ray shit, girl, because that bitch called me asking me could she use copywritten material that I had already said the night before I was not going to let nobody use. And if I saw it out here on YouTube, I was going to flat the dog shit out of it, and I wasn't going to make no exception for her. Okay? And, you know, she's more friendly than me, so she likes to use the word friend. And I was friendly enough to let her call us friends. I didn't see a need in hurting the bitch feelings, because I don't use the word friends loosely, bitch, at all. Okay? 7 years plus, you done donated an extra lung and then almost took a bullet from me is what qualifies you as a friend, bitch. Okay? So she thought, I guess, we was friends enough for me to break the rules for her. And I was like, no. And then I called Von Ray on three-way with him, and I cussed Von Ray out in front of him, and he saw how Von Ray tried to play me. And I'm not going to go through all that situation and all that bullshit. So when he and I went live on my platform, I was like, well, let's just review the audio. I'm not going to play it, but I'll let you listen to it, and we'll give our opinion to the people on the other side. So that's what we did, girl. And then just watching that bitch be so fucking dick hungry and dick thirsty to be chosen by a fucking heterosexual nigga who don't want his big feet walking ass any fucking way was just deplorable and disgusting to me. Watching this bitch become a total pygmisha and throw somebody that he had been acquainted with over a year under the bus and sell me out to join forces with Von Ray, who at that time was actively against Sledgehammer Head, the employee, and Unhinged with Fo Loco K. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing you. I'm not featuring you no more. So all last year when he would come into my chat and he would drop his tiara emojis, I didn't acknowledge him because, like I told you guys, I do not have conversations anymore.
Proud of you, though, for finally living in your truth, trans Wiggins. You had that wig ready to go, just like Jason Lee had that Cardi B interview ready to go. Before you, that is. You cried about being dumped by trans Rena K, T.S. Madison, and then Jason No Lee, and you got the nerve to mock somebody crying, says the same low booty bouncing bitch who's still crying over a Dr. Sebi interview his ex-mentor cased and closed on 3 years ago because a bitch who needed a Mexican dental plan could never. Bitch, you around here crying over not being considered a friend by Cardi B, but if you couldn't secure a Thanksgiving dinner invitation from T.S. Madison, what the fuck made you think Cardi B was gonna have you sitting anywhere else in the club except besides the men's restroom, ho? You wanna cry over a felt spiritual channel or cry over felt MP3 downloads on YouTube? Bitch, your music don't even go straight to DVD or cassette. It goes straight to the unlisted category of your fans' YouTube channel. What bitch with lowercase t spends 10 bands on a music video for a song that couldn't even get 10 spins on SoundCloud? What bitch develops a following that only supports him when he acting like a Zeus Network employee rather than an actual creator? I know you ain't think you was gonna give me that work, you country ass, twisted ankle, booty popping, veneer mouth ass bitch. You must not be tired of losing friends and losing ideas to make yourself interesting on YouTube. You can't be mad at Jason Lee for verifying your termination papers before verifying your blue check mark. Checkmate, bitch. But you'll always be a clone hoe, reduced to hooting and hollering and jacking off first thing in the morning to porn on the dark web. If I had to fly to Atlanta to sit down with a nigga I think is corny as fuck and then be forced to do an interview with another bitch who I don't like who couldn't get a Tory Lane shout out, I'd be highly pressed too. I'd be pressed if I also defended people I couldn't even get a StreamYard interview within the least, bitch. The least, okay? I ain't never seen somebody windmill so hard and do so much to be received, girl, who couldn't even get a bitch to pull up on StreamYard. StreamYard, bitch. You telling me Nicki and Cardi ain't got time at least for StreamYard? Make it make sense. What I give you?
I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, how you switch up first on a bitch and then make it your business to be in all of my business and give your commentary about Miss Trans Rena and her fallout with me. But when I go to give an honest review of content that you put forth, girl, you is highly pressed, highly triggered, and highly bothered, and CTV had to put you on that motherfucking curbside, bitch. CTV had to go make you show up.
It's not even giving what it's supposed to be given, ho. Now I got to go. Anything you hoes got to say? Are we done? Are we complete here, you guys?
Hope y'all enjoyed that tea. I'm back once again, breaking down 2-3 hour lives and putting it into like less than 20 minutes for you guys. So I hope you appreciate that. Go ahead and give me a like. Go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see y'all asses in a little while. I've been posting a lot. So see you when I see you. Deuces.